is contained in a statement the special strategic strategy in the statement therefore urged electricity distribution companies, DISCOs, to take more energy in order to prevent a grid collapse. According to a report in May, the federal government pledged to generate 6,000 megawatts of electricity before the end of the year. The Nigeria Correctional Service has strongly refuted recent allegations of poor feeding conditions in its custodial centers, affirming that such claims do not reflect the service's commitment to the welfare. A service public relations officer, Assistant Controller of Elections, Mr. Awobajo Umar, while addressing the issue this Wednesday in Abuja, emphasized the NCO's ongoing dedication to reform, rehabilitation, and care of those in custody. Mr. reiterated the service's mission, noting that it is centered on correcting the behavior of inmates through modification and skill acquisition programs. He stated that the NCO's approach goes beyond addressing the concerns raised by the claim, focusing also on the broader issue of inmate dignity. The Director General of the Nigeria Meteorological Agency, NIMET, Professor Charles Anosike, has called for insurance coverage for farmers in Nigeria to boost food security. He said the insurance would boost the production of farmers and prevent losses. Professor Anosike made the call when a delegation from the United States for International Development (USAID) paid a courtesy visit to his office in Abuja. The Director General lauded the delegation for recognizing the role NIMEC plays in the agricultural value chain and the other sector, and for seeking the agency's partnership in organizing the forthcoming agricultural insurance and weather advisory services roundtable, thereby creating structures for agricultural insurance and weather advisory services. He also urged the USAID team to also extend an invitation to the financial sector. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority (NMDPRA) has announced that the Dangote refinery is set to supply 25 million liters of petrol daily to the Nigerian market. The announcement was made in a post by the NMDPRA, which indicates that the regulatory authority made this known during a meeting in Abuja. The supply, according to the report, will be increased to 30 million barrels by October. The refinery, one of the largest in Africa, is expected to play a critical role in addressing the nation's fuel supply challenges and reducing dependence on imported petrol. Meanwhile, Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers (NUPENG) has described the commencement of premium motor spirits (PMS), commonly known as petrol, by the Dangote refinery as a monumental step forward for Nigeria economic growth. Excited, NUPENG said it is aware of the potential and happy about the opportunities bring in terms of employment for Nigeria, prosperity, and monumental growth of the country. In a congratulatory letter to the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, by its General Secretary, Mr. Falawale, NUPENG lauded President Bola Tinubu and Alhaji Aliko Dangote, saying the leadership and members of the NUPENG celebrate and felicitate President Bola Tinubu and Alhaji Dangote on the historic and landmark commencement of the production. Also, the state governor, Prince Dabo Abiodun, has said that the commencement of fuel production by the Dangote refinery will strengthen the nation's economy by eliminating constant shortages and conserving foreign exchange. Prince Abiodun, in a statement by his chief press secretary, Mr. Liko Adeniro, said that with the refinery coming on stream, one of the most significant challenges faced by Nigeria for more than 3 decades, which is the reliance on fuel importation, will be served. According to the statement, with the Warri and Port Harcourt refineries also being prepared to begin production, Nigerians will heave a sigh of relief from constant fuel shortages, while the economy will also receive a boost. Prince Abiodun praised Alhaji Aliko Dangote for his determination in seeing through the multi-billion-dollar projects against all odds and President Bola Tinubu for the intervention. Petrol reduced from the 650,000 barrels per day Dangote refinery is expected to hit filling stations soon as modalities with the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited have been formalized. The Ogun State House of Assembly will on Thursday hold a public hearing on a bill seeking to improve electricity generation, transmission, and distribution within the state, establish an electricity market and key power sector bodies, as well as enforce consumer rights and obligation for connected purposes. A statement by the Clerk of the Assembly, Mr. Shakiru Adebakin, informs that the Stakeholders Forum on the bill, Ogun State Power Sector Law, was meant to harness the inputs of stakeholders to achieve an all-encompassing bill that would assist in improving electricity generation, transmission, and distribution for the benefit of the people, as well as ensure the rural areas become integrated and enjoy deserving amenities. The statement adds that the forum would commence at 10 a.m. at the Assembly Complex, Okemoson, Abeokuta. Parents and guardians have been called upon to embrace the birth registration social mobilization drive. The Director General of the National Orientation Agency, Malam Larry Isaunilu, made a call at a news conference on the birth registration social mobilization drive in collaboration with UNICEF in Abeokuta this midweek. According to him, the registration is at ensuring that every child in Nigeria has access to education, healthcare, and other essential services. Represented by a special advisor in his office, Mr. Tony Eromonsele, the Director General informed the birth registration is a fundamental right of every child, saying the initiative seeks to highlight its importance to the child, family, community, and the nation at large. Meanwhile, the DNA paternity test is usually taken to determine a child's biological father. A recent report from a DNA center, however, made it known that 27% of paternity tests conducted from July 2023 to June 2024 returned negative, indicating that 1 in 4 of such tests confirmed the initial father not to be the biological parent of the child. Bearing their mind on the trend of DNA tests, some men, including Mr. Ayotunde Odubemi and Mr. Bolali Adelaja, submitted that childbirth mix-up do happen in Nigeria, though some married women do engage in adultery, saying it is not only men that cheat. Also, Mr. Adedeji Adeboyejo and Mr. Sheon Rahim opined that some women deliberately give their child to another man and there should be some form of penalty or law against such acts. In separate contributions, Alaji Kamoru Ajibade and Mr. John Shoeton pointed out that infidelity is grievous and all religions frown against it. Therefore, the need for Nigerians to be godly and not only religious. The president and the board of trustee of Prince Salihu Adewale Adio Foundation have congratulated the Olula of Ilara Yewa, Oba Mutiu Alani Adedimeji Oyetawal, on his coronation coming up on Saturday. In a statement, the president of the foundation, Prince Ademola Adio, rejoiced with the monarch on his emergence, which followed a keen contest for the stool. According to Prince Adio, Oba Oyede Lawal has no doubt proven himself as a worthy son of Ilara, going by his remarkable achievements in the education sector, urging him not to relent in ensuring the development of Ilara as a border town, while soliciting support for the monarch in the bid to bring Ilara to the forefront among other communities in the area. He prayed to God to grant him needed wisdom and knowledge to steer the ship of Ilara to the desired destination. The grand finale of the nation holds on Saturday at the Community High School Sports Ground, Ilara Yewa, from 10 a.m. On sports, Nigeria's under the Falconets will take on Germany this Wednesday in their second game at the ongoing FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Colombia. The Falconets left late to beat South Korea 1-0 in their first group game, courtesy of Flourish Sebastian's 86th-minute goal in Bogota's Metropolitano Stadium. The two-time losing finalists will face Venezuela in their last game on Saturday at the Pascal Guerrero Stadium in Cali. That was the news across Nigeria on OGBC, packaged by Wahidu Kunjabi. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at www.openradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Open Radio Abeokuta and on X handle at OGBC 90.5.